On a chilly night in 1983, a Greyhound bus carrying 24 passengers departed New York City, bound for Chicago. It was an ordinary trip. Business travelers, tourists, and drifters all sharing the same cramped, dimly lit cabin. But what happened along Interstate 80 would leave investigators baffled for decades. The bus departed the New York terminal at precisely 11:45 p.m. Its route was straightforward. Drive through Pennsylvania, skim past Cleveland, and finally arrive in Chicago by morning. The passengers were tired but content, most of them dozing off as the wheels hummed steadily along the asphalt. The last confirmed sighting of the bus was recorded at 2:30 a.m. by a traffic camera outside Cleveland. From that point, it simply vanished. When the bus failed to arrive in Chicago by 10 a.m., worried relatives began contacting authorities. But by then, the vehicle was already long gone. Local police and the FBI launched an exhaustive search along the entire route. Helicopters scanned highways, rivers were dredged, and nearby forests were combed. But no signs of an accident, debris, or even tire tracks were ever found. It was as if the bus had been plucked from existence. With no evidence of foul play, theories started to swirl. Some believed the bus had been hijacked and its passengers kidnapped. Others claimed the vehicle had somehow driven off a cliff or into a body of water. Yet, no trace of the bus or its passengers was ever located. But there was one detail that investigators couldn't ignore. Among the passengers was Michael the Rat Costa, a known mafia informant scheduled to testify against one of the most powerful crime families in Chicago. His testimony could have crippled the syndicate, and his name was already circulating among underworld hitmen. Rumors spread that the mob had orchestrated the entire disappearance. Some suggested that Costa had been extracted from the bus, while others believed the entire vehicle was disposed of to eliminate any potential witnesses. But without evidence, it remained a mystery. Years went by. The case faded into obscurity, remembered only by the families of the missing and conspiracy theorists obsessed with unsolved mysteries. But then, in 2003, everything changed. A truck driver hauling freight through northern Indiana accidentally stumbled upon the rusted shell of a bus in an abandoned coal mine near Gary. Inside the vehicle, investigators found torn luggage, personal belongings, and faded Polaroid photos, proof that this was indeed the missing Greyhound. But the most shocking discovery was the bullet holes riddling the bus's interior. Bloodstains splattered across the seats told a chilling story of violence, and amidst the wreckage, investigators found an old notebook belonging to Costa himself. It contained pages of handwritten notes implicating several high-ranking mafia members. The truth became clear. The bus had been intercepted, diverted to the abandoned mine, and its passengers systematically executed. Costa's death was brutal but calculated, an effort to silence him before he could testify. Officially, the case was closed in 2004, with authorities admitting the likely involvement of organized crime. But the families of the other passengers never received justice. To them, their loved ones were nothing more than collateral damage in a brutal act of retaliation. What really happened that night? And could something like this happen again? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And if this story shocked you as much as it shocked us, you know what to do.